Welcome back to another episode of How to Code. Today we will be doing coding on color maps. So this will, you'll be able to adjust the roughness, glossiness, and clear coat on your paints. So, like I'll show you here. So this paint right here this has a normal map, like I should have in another video how to add one of those. But if you go here to color paint one, you can't adjust any of these. It will not work. So if we choose one of my paints out of my paint packs, I'm gonna do this. As you can see, you can adjust that right there because it has a color map on it. You can adjust the roughness to make it glossier or as rough as you want, and you can adjust the clear coat right there, and you can adjust the clear coat roughness. So I'm going to show you guys how to add a color map in this video. So first we will get a pre-existing paint, or you'll get your paint and then whichever one you want to add it to. So we are doing our test bird that we just did a video on. So we're going to open it in Explorer, go all the way to the last folder that has everything in it, and then if you haven't joined my Discord yet, I'll leave a link in the description. In my how to code skins video, I have both the color palette and the coding line that needs to be added for this. So all you have to do is click download that, and then we'll hit download, then rename, so that'll be right there. So we go back to downloads, open a new window, and drag that over. So it should show up red like that. First things we are gonna do, I'm gonna want to rename the rename to whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to name it Test Bird 2025 underscore color, and then you just leave the rest of that how it already is. Then you're gonna go into skin.materials. Well, first before we do that, I'm going to go change to my other paint that I just had up. So we are doing the T-Bird. So yeah, you can't change anything on it. So then we'll go back, and then we will copy this. So Control C, and under the clear coat roughness factor, that's where I just put it. I think it'll work any other line you put it, but we'll put Enter and then Control V. So from there, we will be the vehicle name. Since we are using the Thunderbird, it'll be T-Bird. But otherwise, it's not always going to be T-Bird. It's whatever vehicle you are adding this to. So it could be, if it was a Sui Lincoln, you'd be Sui right there. If it was adding it to a Vic, it'd be RDP Vic right there, and so on. So then this custom folder right here will be this custom folder that the skin's in. So it's pretty much the base, it'll be the same coding, or the exact same as the bottom here as you did your base color map line. So it needs to be exactly the same as your folder names and everything, or else it will not work because of the pathing. So custom folder we have it as T-Bird 2025 test, as you can see up here. And then rename is what we named it right there. So we named it Test Bird 2025. So Test Bird 2025. So then after that we hit save, and Control R. So, as you can see, you can, to get the full color, or to get the full, want to put the full brightness, you'll want to keep that up high, or else, I mean, you can add different colors if you want a different shade and everything. But I like to just keep mine white because it's just whatever, then it'll be the finish that you actually wanted it to be, or what colors you actually wanted it to be. So then you are able to adjust roughness, metallicness, so if you wanted it, and clear coat. So it just adds to the paint. There's not a lot to it. This is the same exact process in every other vehicle there is. Yeah, you just have to make sure this line right here is matching what your line is up here. So, and then this right here matches whatever you renamed that right there. So it's pretty simple, straightforward. The thing is, if you do, once you do put the color map on, let's say you want to remove it, you don't like it, you just want it to be the basic, you don't want to deal with this, and you just want it to be the basic, back to the basic paint. So what you'll do is, just delete those two lines, just hit File, Save, delete that out of your folder, close out of that, and you'll hit Control R. Now see, it's still not completely, you can still move the colors around and everything. It did not work. You will have to completely quit out of the game, and then you will have to reload it for the color map to completely disappear on your paint. So sucks you have to do it that way, but that's what gets rid of it if you want to get rid of the color map. And then we'll hop in here, go into our vehicles, Thunderbird, choose the Thunderbird, choose your paint, and as you see, it no longer change it. You cannot change it anymore. You just had to reload the game and the change would take effect. So that is how you code a color map to adjust roughness, glossiness, and the clear coat. So hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and